Зарабатывать с Unicorn просто. Создай аккаунт, внеси депозит, а дальше ежедневно получай дивиденды. Доход инвесторов достигает до 80% в месяц. Занимайся любимым делом, пока Unicorn приумножает твой капитал.
A chilly night, but a great night for football, as it always is at the new camp. Barcelona welcoming Valencia. Regional rivalries of sorts to close out round 28.
Against Deportivo 4-3-3. They got done at set pieces. Jordi Alba was exposed. Now they're going back to that three at the back with Titi alongside PK and Mascherano. I think that's much stronger. Four across the middle, three up front. Somehow it seems to work for them ever since that debacle against PSG away.
Next manager. Take a look at the starting lineups. Luis Enrique rolling out Marc-Andre ter Stegen between the nets and looking more and more comfortable. He'll take a few chances, but he seems more composed, Gary.
Yes, he is. He's settling in now. He's had a few risky sort of balls in the back early on in the season, but definitely much more solid. That four across the middle, Iniesta, Busquets a bit deeper, Rakitic and Rafinha. I love that. And the front three, with Messi obviously coming behind Suarez at time to try and feed in the ball, and Neymar. And it's a lot to hope for.
Oro. Salvador Gonzalez, and you see Luis Enrique staying in the tunnel to say how much respect he has for his opposing manager here today. Of course, those two former competitors back in their playing days. Here's a look at the starting lineup for Valencia. Diego Alves, absolutely spectacular, except against Barcelona. Well, maybe spectacular and unlucky. Here's the three in the midfield. Enzo Perez wearing the captain's armband. And up front, the Barca boy Munir. There is no clause in his loan contract preventing him from playing. He'll be out there today. We are underway. Barcelona in the Blaugrana, the blue and red, moving from the left to the right.
An attack here.
Mangala lets it pop, controlling Neymar, spins, turns, swivels to find Messi, forces his way back to the inside.
Just saying earlier, Atletico.
Oh, what a ball by Iniesta. Trying to drop it, Suarez, and he just misses Neymar on the run.
Having a look here again at that ball as it comes across. What a good ball into the box. Just needed someone to get ahead there. Neymar very close.
Jose Luis Gaya and the players. Cancela charging up the middle. He's onside, and he's got help in the middle, but Mascherano there again to deny. Orellana begging.
Forward pass. Have a look here. On his own, just square the ball. Now square it. Now square it. At some point, square it.
Some other ex-Barcelona players also would be kind of interesting, although as we take a look at that, maybe a little more fortunate. Ball up for Suarez. Mangala with the block. Down goes Alves to deny. Here again we take a look.
Quick ball. They're saying perhaps he was offside. Keeper, good skills, not quite sure.
Maybe glancing off the arm to control. A great play by Mangala. Thought to be excess baggage at Manchester City.
Seen that before. I think we saw PSG doing exactly the same for the first 30 minutes in the European Champions League game.
Into the area, Suarez cuts back, leaves Garay into the middle. Messi loose. Rafinha sees it touch straight back to Alves, and Messi can only smile.
What a chance to go in. Let's have a look at it again. Great through ball. Suarez does well here, doesn't he? Turns his player, lines up. I thought he was going to shoot. Messi does, off the line. Rafinha, oh, how does that not go in, Phil?
And as Suarez cut back, it was off Orellana, then Rafinha to Alves. You saw Garay's leg seem to get trapped, his right leg on the slide.
Looks like he's really on form today, and that's the problem we were saying earlier, Phil, if you're defending against this side. You know, if Suarez is on form, you're in trouble. If Messi, here he goes, if he's on form, you're in trouble.
Messi looking for the upper corner, and it just sails high.
Which exactly proves the point. Who do you mark here? And you can't mark all three at the same time. So they're forever creating opportunities, this front three of MSN. Absolutely stunning, world-class, the best we've ever seen. We've used all the adjectives. They really are amazing.
Well, one thing that I had pointed out earlier and he's on, knotted into the middle. Munir, Piqué back. Munir slides in, could not bring it under control.
This is from the keeper. This is a great kick out. Look at that.
Finds the run brilliantly. Piqué almost caught him.
It's one of the best passes I've seen all season.
From the corner into the middle, Mangala! Oh, what a header, and perfectly placed. The breakaway from Munir leads to the goal, and Valencia in front at the Nou Camp.
So I'd like to see who was marking him. Was it Rakitic was on his shoulder? Yes, Rakitic has got Mangala here. Seems a bit of a mismatch, Phil. Mangala's huge. Gets up strong. Rakitic doesn't even put him off. As a defender, even if you get beaten.
Now Iniesta the other way. Forget the midfield. They've put in an expressway. Back for Rafinha, and the slide from Enzo Perez denies. Thrown in, finding the gap. Suarez quickly tucks it wide, and he hits the bullseye at the back post. Quick thinking by Neymar. Marksmanship from the Uruguayan.
Neymar for looking for. Look at that early throw. But Suarez makes the opportunity, makes the chance. It just bends it full. Puts a really good bend on that to get around Alves and inside that post. Here we see it again. Look at him. Look at the ball. Bends it, curls it. Oh, brilliant.
Ball's in for Suarez, edge of the area. There was a collision.
Malicious in it. I think the referee's saying as much.
And Mangala accepts it.
But you don't want to be giving free kicks to Messi and co on the edge of your box like that. Deja vu, is it for Diego Alves?
Set up a little more for the right footer, but it is Messi. It is Messi. And just over.
Just over.
But battling. Suarez just gets a touch, which drives it away. Suarez still got it through Alves, but they're saying it had crossed the goal line. Ball in, gets around Mangala, flying in Suarez. Mangala reached back, and if so, that's his second, but it would have been a breakaway regardless. And what had been
And Luis Suarez, great ball from Messi, but Suarez causing all sorts of problems. And if you're Mangala, let him go. You've still got a goalkeeper there. Don't pull him back. Don't do anything. Don't hold on to him. Nah, you can see it's a small tug, but it's a tug. And as soon as Suarez feels it, down he goes. He knows he's got the penalty.
No goalkeeper in the history of the game who has been as good, and he almost stops it, but Messi with a cannonball down the middle. Barcelona comes from behind. They've taken the lead.
I'll give the credit. Luis Suarez made that happen. Messi did put a great through ball for him, but Suarez made it happen. He forced the situation. Barcelona, perfect time.
Chance now to try and reclaim. Sneaks inside, tucked into the corner, and just like that, Munir almost apologizing to the home crowd. Jose Luis Gaya flying into the attack, and he finds Munir. Sloppy.
This is driving me nuts, but a good ball through there. Great ball through. Lovely pass. Munir finishes in style against his club. And will it cost him in the long run?
Piqué a little late coming over, but that's the danger with three in the back. Three in the back gives you the midfield, which Barcelona had leaning out, but all 9 field players around the 18. In for Neymar, lifts it over. Alves diving into his compatriot to force him wide. So close.
Yep, so close. Keeper does well there, but you get the sense this is how the 45 minutes of the second half is going to play out. Barca creating opportunities, and Valencia just trying to hold them at bay. Nearly gets on the end of that.
Driven by Neymar. Met on the volley. Deflects, and then whacked by Soler. Through ball. Mascherano in for Messi. Abdenor wrong-footed. Messi right-footed. Back in front, Barcelona.
Brilliant strike from Messi there, I think with his right foot as well, which is the one he doesn't use as often, but it had to come. It's a Messi shooting. Let's have a look at it here. Gets it onto his right foot. Yeah, near post, you always say the keeper should really, cover the near post, but I don't want to pick on him. He's just made a world-class save, Diego Alves. So difficult to keep the MSN at bay for too long.
25 goals on the season. Tops in the scoring chart. 41 now in all competitions. That's 8 straight seasons. Another chance out wide, and it's Piqué struggling to get there. Munir cuts to the inside. Piqué with the touch. Brilliant defending by the big Neymar. On stays down, squared by Rakitic. Messi seemed to be tripped.
Is offside? No, he's not. Bring it down and just score the goal. I mean, very nice to set your teammate up, but when you've got a clear-sided goal...
The Swiss mid will miss the rest of this match, and Sergio Roberto in, and Barcelona applauding their homegrown hero. Sevilla and Almeria. Ball played across. Rafinha drives, strikes, but straight into the midsection, and no problem for Alves.
Chances for Barcelona. Rafinha, I just wonder if his first touch couldn't have been into the box. Let's have a look at it again. It sort of gets stuck under his feet there.
He will near equalize within a minute. Now Messi with his second, chipped up and over. Not a bad.
Yeah, difficult one to get that in the top corner.
It might even be Valencia.
Someone's going to get so. Oh,
headed by Sergio Roberto, but he couldn't repeat the feat. Viola or Cruyff, the third most trophies, and he's not done yet. Neither's Messi. Slapped away, rebound, Suarez.
Certain to put it away. Maybe it came a little bit quickly for Suarez. He just doesn't guide it into the back of the net. And they need this goal, Barcelona. They can't afford to go. One there that Luis Enrique switched to a 3-4-3 as he gets away here, and the other was missing his resignation.
Neymar into the area, plays it square.
There we go.
Tucked home. The capper for Andre Gomes, and Barcelona puts this one to bed.
At last, 88th minute, and Barcelona fans can eventually just relax and go, we're there. We've got the 3 points in the bag.
His first goal for Barcelona, and it's more a sense of relief than celebration.
Yeah, tough for Voro. His team have been brilliant. 10 men all second half. They've worked their socks off. They've counter-attacked in style. But we said they were tiring, and that was a very lazy tackle or a tired tackle at Neymar. Neymar just picks his spot, and eventually the goal comes. I mean, they've had tons of chances, Barcelona. They've been very relaxed about it, and they've got the breakthrough. They've given their fans a bit of a heart attack today, I think.
Gomes